It's in chat.
Indeed. Who's taking what?
Hmm. Why don't we... I will take half the sovereign glue and one of the universal solvents. Somebody else can have the other half of it.
Sure, I can take the other half of it.
Yeah.
I can't recall what type of class is boiled potato.
Boiled potato is 1 level of fighter and 7 levels of monk.
You should totally take the bags of pixie dust then.
Okay.
Flight. 30 feet fly with monk abilities.
Oh, is that what they do? I didn't read that.
Uh-huh. I mean, I don't know what Tittletop is, but, assuming he also wouldn't benefit from flight. My character, he prefers to be on the ground. I have no use for slings.
Yeah, me neither. I'm surprised nobody built around a sling. Or maybe Tittletop did, I don't know.
Halfling slingers. Don't fuck with them.
Oh yeah.
My backup characters would be able to make use of it. But yeah, for right now, he prefers his longsword. Which, to be clear, is like 3 times as long as he is.
Alrighty, well. Let's begin. It's casual enough that 2 people can go for a while. So, with the war currently going on between Armin and Urlashala and the War Master Droom beginning to kick off, Droom, his orcs, and his levies have taken the crossroads in the half-flooded city, well, ruined city, of a star, as depicted on that map. Very tactical. You have been given a simple task of making their lives as miserable as possible, destroying supplies, killing leadership, really anything to make their advance up the river as unpleasant and inconvenient as possible. And the one other bit of useful information that you have is that there is one of Droom's right-hand orcs, one by the name of Sneerbach the Gnome Kicker, has been put in charge of this initial deployment to the City of a Star in order to push up and take your lands and presumably kick gnomes and halflings. And really anybody else that happens to be in his way. So, we begin with you guys outside the barely present walls to the ruined city of a star.
Okay.
That is... that's right, smack dab in the middle.
Yes.
And we know that there's orcs. Are they coming to a star, or did they already get here? Or, no,
they have arrived in a star.
Okay. Are we arriving from the...
You're
No,
coming
we're
from
in
the north.
Terrace.
Well, you guys have come from up north by Terrace.
Okay, but we're already at a star.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see the city itself still half flooded from the year's floods. The swamp and marshland having expanded around the city itself. You can see levies taken from nearby towns of kind of stationed along the walls. It looks like they are in the process of digging in, trying to get the remains of this town functioning for an advance north.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries.
His DirecTV app disappeared. So what's the plan? What have I missed?
We're in a star, there's orcs, and we're here to kick ass.
I think we're outside a star, is what he said.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
outside of a star. Your objective is basically to make their lives miserable and make using a star as inconvenient and unpleasant as possible. You know, destroying supplies, killing leadership, killing their more elite troops,
We're a 3-man, pint-sized, scorched earth campaign.
giving them diarrhea.
Are the city's granaries still intact?
It doesn't really have much in terms of granary. During the floods last year, most of the population left. Initially, it was about a town of 5,000. Now it's like 200. Mostly people who are just too stubborn to leave. And an army of orcs. And raised vassals.
So they don't have much in the way of food supplies. They're bringing it in over the roads.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What are the
target
roads
supply
made
line.
out of?
Well, the road from down south is kind of mostly destroyed. Work's been done on that to, cobble together roadways, usually by taking canoes and stapling them together.
Cobble.
Yeah. The road to the southwest, though, to the town of Tamu, that one is more just really well trodden earth.
What about the bridge?
That is made of stone. There's a small area near a star itself, which is more readily fordable, and they built a bridge there.
So there's 2 bridges?
No. The area that could be forded, they built a bridge.
Think more like what's going through the swamp is like a improvised causeway, while the stone like arch bridge is the nice one on the road that's not going through the marsh.
Because that marsh used to not really be marsh. It was marshy, but it wasn't like full blown. It sucks to
Dagobah.
be here.
Alright.
Does anybody have the mold earth cantrip?
Nope. Just my own 2 hands.
Oh, I thought I did. No. I mean, I could.
Because I'm
I thought
thinking
I took that. I took mine sliver.
that's fine. Because I was thinking before we head into a sharp proper, we deal with this whole supply train issue. And I was thinking first we need to get rid of that bridge. Then we can beat a path along the we'll hang up a sign, bridge out detour, and point it into the marsh and build a road that goes into the marsh and then ends.
Nothing sucks more than trying to turn a wagon full of horse or a horse full of wagons around.
Mm-hmm. At which point we'll be in a nice position to just cut east and and take out the pontoons and improvised road from the south, and they'll at least slow down the supplies that the people in a star start getting hungry. And then we head into a star and do our thing. What do you guys think?
Sounds like a plan.
I'm game.
All right.
I mean, I don't have mold earth, but I do have fireball.
I mean, if it comes down to it, I'm sure we can figure out a way to wreck the bridge. I mean, how big of a bridge is it? Are we talking like just a cart width and, maybe 2 carts span long?
It would be 2 carts wide. And let me look at my doodle here.
Could you not look at your doodle? We're playing D&D right now.
Shut the fuck up, Pete. And at this point, about 100 feet wide. It is a relatively shallow gradient, though. So there's actually a bit more bridge kind of out of the water, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, that's
Actual,
usually the
like,
purpose of bridge.
well, yeah. Actual bridge over the water, probably about 60 feet of bridge.
Okay. Any superstructures on it? Supports in the middle.
Nope.
So 60-foot arch bridge. Huh.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, it would have to have a thing
No,
in the
you
middle
can
to support it.
you could build something that big, that long.
You
You
sure?
gotta remember it's 2 carts wide.
Oh yeah,
So
fuck
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
you're right. Yeah, it is
you've
too far.
got
Yeah,
got
that's
between
doable.
20 and 30 feet of structural
Yeah.
sounding, and
Yeah, no,
arches are
that's doable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good news is only one weak point now.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at when you said it's 60 feet out of the water. It's like, oh, okay, cool. That's an easy bridge to destroy.
Yeah, we just gotta take out the middle part of the span and the whole thing collapses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it has to be an adventure designed for 3 to 6 gnomes. I mean, I could have put the London Bridge there, but I felt that was a bit excessive, and perhaps
It would have been on the nose because it's going to be falling down.
Right. Well, point is, before we set out, we might want to grab some pickaxes.
Uh-huh. So, who's what? I know Gilbert or Under's Paladin. Pete, what do you bring? Pete, what's your class? Pete died.
Oh no, the boiled
Muzio.
potato's gone soggy.
Muzio potato.
Pete.
Peter.
He'll be fine. We'll just grab some pickaxes and let's go.
All right.
So where are we starting out at? Like when you say we're not in the city, fine, but where exactly are we?
About half a mile outside to the northeast.
Oh,
Right-
perfect. Okay.
Right on the road.
Right, yeah. So we can just head west and just kind of wade across the river.
Alrighty. Alright, so you go to cross the river, which is traversable by larger vessels.
Mm.
Alright. So, you guys start swimming across, making your way to the other side of the river. You're there.
I think we just follow the edges south to the bridge.
All right, you travel about half an hour, and you can see the stone bridge set up at the riverbank.
Is it guarded?
Yes. You can see on your side of the river look to be 8 peasants who have been given spears and some slings, standing around picking their noses, trying to look professional, along with 4 orcs who are also standing around picking their noses, trying to look more imperious than the levies.
Mm.
It's currently about high noon.
Okay. How far are we from them, and have they seen us yet?
You're about 300 feet, and no, they don't seem to have spotted you. You are gnomes, after all, walking along the shore of a river. There are reeds and stuff.
I mean, I am riding my battle mastiff.
Okay, you're sticking a little bit out of the reeds.
Just my hat.
The only reason he can see anything.
Yeah, the rest of you can't see shit with all these reeds.
I guess we just continue until we're we would think we're in danger of being detected.
All right, so what, are you starting to sneak up?
No, I'm just getting. Is this the minimum distance before we risk detection?
Oh, no.
I would like to get to that minimum distance.
All right. You get to about 150 feet away before you start thinking that maybe your gnome hat might be spotted from the bridge.
Why? It's green.
All right. 150 feet away.
The gnome Ganilli hat. It's covered
Well,
in bark and shit.
150 feet is close enough.
Yeah.
Want me to upcast it?
The orcs will survive no matter what, so no, because we just need to wipe out the peasants.
All right, fireball.
Yeah, as he fireballs, I'm charging. I'm the mastiff.
All right. Let's start rolling that inish.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, F, it's your move.
Yeah. Let's see. Fireball is a 30-foot radius, right?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're 150. I'm on my mount. I charge towards them, having the mount dash. The Mastiff has a 40-foot move speed, so I can get 80 feet closer to them without
Okay.
having to do any of my stuff.
150 minus 80.
And at that point, one of the orcs has probably got like officer markings on him, I'm guessing.
Yeah, what amounts for it?
All right. He's within 120 feet of me at this point, yes?
Yes.
All right, then from atop my mount, I shall fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Two hits.
Should be a total of 10 points of force damage.
Indeed, you hit him. They're all surprised by the sudden appearance of Eldritch Blasts.
What? You mean the guy in chainmail with a longsword and a shield on a mount didn't make them think Eldritch Blast?
Indeed. They were already surprised, but now they're like extra surprised.
That's it for me.
All right.
Wait till it's my turn.
Tittletop.
Fireball.
Right. The light mortar section just begins opening up on him.
All
If I
right.
move 25 feet forward, would I be visible, or would I still be concealed by the reeds?
You still be concealed.
Okay, then I'll move 25 feet forward and cast it as centered and collectively hitting all of them that I can.
All right.
So dex saves all around. It's not going well.
It sucks to be these guys. Bridge duty on our side of the river? I'm sure it'll be safe here.
Eldritch Blast, Fireball. Wait a minute! This isn't what I signed up for. Oh. Not great, not terrible.
All right. You know what happens when one of those explosives goes off in Looney Tunes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all the peasants look like that before falling over.
Boop, boop.
They're all dead. The orcs are bloodied.
All right. Yep. So yeah, balled my 25 feet forward, cast that, and then I'll use a font right away just to make sure I'm tip top for my spell slots. Gonna be it.
Alrighty. Surprised. Dead. Potato.
Okay. Well, since all of the peasants have died, how much movement do I need to get into melee with the orcs on the bridge?
Well, they're 150 feet away.
Oh boy, that's going to take me a few rounds. All right. I will. Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
Wait, aren't you a monk? Can't you run like 90 feet around?
If I spend key points. Let's see. Okay, good. No, I can still use key. All right.
All right, Gilbert. I completely already forgot. Oops.
Disengage or dash as a bonus action.
Aww.
What?
That's no fun. You're immune to being intoxicated for the next 22 days? I can't
Man.
get drunk. Ooh, we could use that, though.
Okay,
Wait.
I'm gonna spend one
Okay.
key point to bonus action dash, which allows me to move. Let me see, where am I getting this? Which allows me to move 50 feet towards them. And that's my turn. Well, no, and then I can dash again. So then I can move 75 feet that way.
When does monk get
And
their extra movement speed?
when they're not wearing armor.
Oh, you're wearing armor.
Yes, I made a strength monk
Ah,
with
interesting.
heavy armor master.
What?
I told you it was a stupid character idea.
Okay.
Also, he's a grappler.
Nice.
Okay.
He'll get along with my barbarian.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you will not get along with him now that you can't get drunk. Anyway, that's it for his turn.
All right. And he got how far?
75 feet.
Okay.
He's neck and neck with the mastiff.
Indeed. F.
So how far am I to this officer?
$70.
Ah, great. So I have the mount dash as we bolt forward up to this officer. And right before we get into melee with him, I shall dismount and have the mount just kind of juke around him so as to avoid going to a zone of control. While I step forward and just start beating the ever-living crap out of him with my sword.
I have just received the most absurd visual in my head.
Of the dog just suddenly, like, jumping to the right, and the gnome continues straight, landing on his feet,
Yes.
running into this orc.
Yes, the dog just dodges out from underneath you and you keep sailing with momentum. Complete with sword chopping action.
Indeed.
You ever seen a midget try to fall a tree with a sword?
I'm about to. That's 2 hits.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to make one of those a Divine Smite. So let's see here. And Divine Smite is 2d8, right? Yeah, 2d8. He's not undead or a fiend, is he?
No.
Okay. So that is a mixture of 34 points of damage, a mixture of slashing and radiant from the 2 hits. One was mundane, one was juiced up.
All right. You hit him a couple times. He bursts of radiant light. He stands there for a second, looks at himself, and then falls apart. He's dead. You've cut him in half.
Yeah. How many other orcs are there?
3, all bloodied.
I don't think any of this is a bonus action that I want to use. Nah, I'm good. To be clear, the mount is like 10 feet on the other side of me, so that they'd have to go through me to get to my mount.
Right. Hey, he's called Gnome Kicker, not Dog Kicker. He has standards.
I'm just gonna dodge my turn. I gotta. Oh.
Okay.
Never mind. He hung up. Clarence is calling me again. Told him I'd take a look at it tomorrow. Never mind. I'm not dodging. All right. Well, I'm gonna waddle another 5 feet forward and shoot off a. Actually, I don't have to. I forgot I have spell sniper. Then I'm just gonna shoot off a ray of frost. At whoever's furthest away from any party member. If that makes sense.
Yes. Alrighty. That misses.
Right, that's it.
The orcs. They look down at their dead boss, and then over at you, and
Begin fighting amongst themselves to determine who's the new war boss.
No. They are going to try to shit stomp the little bastard who killed their boss,
Good luck.
and they go running up to you.
Okay.
You know, one of them's going to try to grab you. So we'll make his grapple attempt.
Okay.
He's a larger size category, so I believe he's at advantage and you're at disadvantage.
Yes. No.
He tries again.
Congratulations, you grabbed me.
I got him! I got him! And then they go to hit you with their axes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go ahead. Do I have lucky on this one? No. Yeah, so just the critical hit.
"19 points of slashing damage, and you know what? You know what? I'm feeling silly.
That would kill me.
So, the two nat ones, they end up hitting the guy grappling you a couple of times. That's their turn. Potato.
All right. How far away are these guys? Still 25 feet?
Yep.
Okay. Are any of them near the edge of the bridge?
Yes, actually.
Perfect. Let's see. Do any of them look to be in bad shape?
Yeah, so one of them was bloodied by a fireball, grabbed hold of F, and then got hit a couple of times by his compatriots
Mm-hmm.
while they were trying to get to the gnome.
Okay. Let me see here. I am. Oh, right. It doesn't automatically do that anymore. Let's see. It is strength and proficiency to hit. That's a +8. Okay. I'm going to run smack dab into him.
All right.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Oh yay.
Does a 15 hit?
E.
All right.
Burgers here. Hello.
Hey.
Hell.
And then, let's see, it is. Oh, gotta scroll down here.
I just realized our two frontliners is a paladin pretending to be a warlock and a monk pretending to be a paladin.
Okay, I gotta go to the book because the character sheet won't show it to me. That's
What are
great.
you looking for?
What's
Trying
up,
to find
Pete?
out, trying to find out exactly what the damage is for the unarmed fighting style.
Pretty sure it's a D8.
It's a D8, but then what do you add to it? It's
Strength.
is it just?
Yes.
Well, let me find it here. I'll keep it open. And
Strength
you
is your
do,
damage
yeah, you
with
do
your
add your
fists
strength,
no matter what.
yes. Yeah, well, but you add it to it in this case. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. He takes 9 magical bludgeoning damage. How's he looking after that?
And bludgeoning damage. You hear the orc's voice go up a tenor as you hit him in the nuts.
Ooh.
He's really not doing well.
Yeah, I'm right at the right height for that. Let's see, where is it?
Good old right uppercut.
Scroll back down here.
Burger, do you have a trio of midgets to bring?
Well, they're not a gnome. They're not a gnoblin. But I do have a trio.
All right, and after that, as a bonus action, I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
It's a gnome. You've been gnomed. Well, that hits.
No, it's a grapple he has to roll.
Oh, do you have something that makes him not? You had a flat roll rather than disadvantage.
Why would I be at disadvantage?
You're a small size creature. He's a medium.
Oh, are we doing that?
We
Yeah,
always
it's a
do
thing.
that.
Oh, I forgot about that. In that case,
That's why we were all laughing when you said you made a grappler.
no, I completely forgot about that house rule.
You can't fail.
He rolls one lower.
Anyway, I throw him off the bridge.
Oh my god, imagine a full-size orc getting yeeted off a bridge by a fucking gnome.
Although well, you said I can't fail, but he would have advantage.
he
He rolled with
Oh, he
advantage.
did roll
He
with
got a
advantage.
7.
Yep. Well, that's too bad for him. He goes off the
Yeah.
bridge.
Woo, sploosh. The other two orcs are just absolutely bewildered.
Mm. And let me see, what else can I do? Yeah. Are any of them in melee with me?
Yes, both.
Okay.
F, you're no longer grappled. You're standing there.
Does an 18 hit one of them?
Yes.
Yeah, after I throw the guy, I stand back up and accidentally execute a perfect elbow spin against him.
Your height getting him like right in the diaphragm,
Mm.
the kneecap or something. Rolling damage.
Yep, 1 second, I gotta record my key point. Because I'm flurry of blows in now. Wait a minute, that's not a bonus action, is it? Oh shit, it is. Never mind, I can't do that. Alright, I don't make that attack. That's it.
Okay. That would now be F's turn.
All right. So there's 2 orcs in front of me.
Yes.
They're both bloodied, but still on their feet.
They are bloodied and concerned.
Oh, they're about to be even more concerned. as I channel my divinity for my conquering presence, and I need both of them to make a wisdom save versus frighten.
Darth Gnome.
Oh, no. If they fail, it gets worse than that. Let's see if they fail.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Fail.
Alrighty.
Oh, you roll for both. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just using the bulk roll for.
So, I have an aura of conquest. If a creature is frightened of me, its speed is 0. While within that aura, and since they're in melee, they're within it. And at the beginning of their turn, they take 3 points of psychic damage until they stop being frightened of me. And because they're frightened, also all of their stuff's at disadvantage. That's just part of the being the frightened condition.
Even saves?
Well, ability checks and attack rolls.
Right.
They can repeat the save at the end of their turn. Unfortunately, that is an action.
Alright, and they take how much psychic damage?
Hold on. And then as a bonus action, the one on the left, I will curse.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Yes, his haircut is. I find his haircut particularly distressing.
Paladin pretending to be a warlock.
Anyway, so then I would end my turn. I think Tittle's after me.
I
He
roll
is.
initiative.
Yes, if you want to get in here, get in here.
If he rolls higher than me, I will let him go. And we can say he's closer because enough time is... Nope.
Alright, what you doing?
Twin spell magic missile. Oh, cast the third.
You cannot twin spell magic missile.
Not a single target.
Nope.
Multi-target. Shoots 3 darts at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Well, in that case... Sorry, I'm eating a fortune cookie.
Unacceptable.
Because I didn't share. Well, in that case, I'll just upcast a magic missile. I'll just do second level and split it. Uh-oh. Hello.
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 So, I'm just going to upcast to second level a magic missile instead
Okay.
and split it. So 6 and 8.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. These guys.
I'm a potted plant.
What?
I'm a potted plant until the start of my next turn.
Indeed. You guys see a cedar fern, small baby cedar tree in a rather nice ceramic pot where your spellcaster used to be.
Oh no, not again.
Ah.
Well, they don't have many options. And they're pants-shittingly terrified. they're going to try to hit you with their axe.
Well, first at the start of their turn, they take 3 points of damage.
They're very close to death.
None of them hit me.
Indeed. The orcs start flailing around with their great axes, going, "Ah!" as they look at the little short dude.
They do get to make a wisdom save at the end of their turn. They are still terrified.
Indeed. They can continue to swing the axes wildly. They're not even at the right level. It's way above your hat. Alrighty. I believe it's Rozapine.
Yes. So what am I looking at?
You're looking at 2 fully grown orcs making a fool of themselves, screaming in terror at a halfling and his dog. At a gnome and his dog, and then another gnome wearing some armor
He's a
and
halfling.
punching people.
Halfling.
Oh,
Actually, he's not visibly wearing armor. He just has chainmail on under his clothes.
Oh, okay. And some halfling punching them in the nuts.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot those orcs.
I should add, the halfling looks like he is just bumbling around and accidentally hitting the orcs. He's like visibly disheveled.
Interesting.
He just, he turns around, tries to knot, and then just, bam, another elbow to the nuts.
Yeah, he also smells strongly of rye.
This... Hmm.
Roll a d2. Hey, Potato. Whatever was shots coming at you.
Don't worry, it's definitely not Eldritch Blast. That would be wild. What kind of warlock would I make? Haha.
Oh, one of them is coming at me.
Does the 14 hit the orc?
A 14 would also hit the orc. Alright, so it looks like, Potato, you just got hit for 15 points of force damage.
Okay, then.
That should have been a d10.
And this guy gets hit for 10 points of force, killing him.
Was that the guy I cursed?
Yes.
Haha, I heal.
What?
Yeah,
When the creature that is cursed dies, I regain charisma mod plus warlock level hit points. So I just healed for about half the damage they did to me.
Oh, and does your Eldritch Blast do anything fancy?
It does all the fancy stuff.
So pushes people 10 feet away?
It pushes, it pulls, it reduces slow. But those are all I can, not it does. So I'm gonna throw that corpse 10 feet away.
Okay.
But the halfling's fine where he is, unless he
Okay.
wants to move. The bonus action. How hurt is the halfling I just friendly fired?
He's doing okay.
All right, I'll save the healing then. That'll be my turn. That's it for me.
Alright. Potato.
Okay, how many orcs left on the bridge are there?
There's one orc screaming in terror.
Is he frightened?
Yes.
Okay.
He is under the frightened condition because the scary, scary gnome and his dog.
Alright, I step on his toe. I think the 12 misses, or does the 12 also
The
hit?
12 misses, the
Alright.
19 hits.
$12 magical bludgeoning damage.
As you step on his toe, breaking his foot, he howls in pain and falls over the other side of the bridge, dying.
Ooh, sorry. Didn't see you there.
You guys are out of a niche.
The first guy that went over the bridge, he's dead?
Yeah.
All right.
Say, what was all that about?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Anyway, we got a bridge to destroy.
I like destroying bridges.
What do we have to destroy the bridge with?
Pickaxes. We just need to take out the... It's an arched bridge, so we just need to take out the middle part of it, and the whole bridge basically falls down. The keystone, as it were.
Right.
How far is it from here to that?
We're on it.
We just fought.
We just captured the bridge.
Okay.
Well, I get to work casting Ray of Frost everywhere to make the stone fragile.
I start drinking a juice box.
Well, we're doing
I just
that.
realized how useless mine are, because I'm pretty sure if I take any damage, I won't get a chance to use a healing potion. So does anybody want mine?
I'll hang on to them.
I got 5. Yeah, I gotta take them. Because we can't use them for getting up, so... I just realized... kind of pointless for the guy with 18 health to be carrying around any amount of healing potions. So yeah, Gilbert, we're going to get to work by using Ray of Frost and pickaxes to start weakening the superstructure of the bridge to get it to collapse.
Yep. I start
Okay.
at the weakest part of the bridge, right in the middle.
Okay. Well. You guys start picking away, hitting the bridge. It's taking a bit of time. Do me a favor. Give me a... We'll make a skill challenge here. Give me 3 strength athletics checks.
Just me?
Whoever's handling the pickaxing.
Not
That's
me.
not me.
I'm drinking a juice box. Otherwise, I would help.
I can spam Ray of Frost and Eldritch Blast, and that's about all I'm going to be helping with on this.
All right, there you go.
All right, yeah. Yeah. With the pickaxes and the Eldritch Blasts and the Rays of Frost. The Rays of Frost don't appear particularly effective.
Well,
You
I think he was
guys-
trying to like drive apart the mortar in the bridge, not to deal damage to it.
Yeah, I was making it so that the picking was easier because the stone and the what was holding it together are much more fragile when they're cold.
Yeah, like
Easier
roads
to
come
shatter.
apart in the winter.
You guys managed to break the keystone and the center of the arch.
Excellent. The entire time, Boiled Potato is singing with the voice of an inebriated angel, some weird halfling version of like the Legend of John Henry.
Do me a favor, give me a performance check.
Does the Eldritch Blast percussion give advantage on it?
The tune's catchy, but boy, howdy is he drunk.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys break the arch and the bridge begins to collapse. Give me some deck saves.
You think I'd be on the bridge when
think
we
it's
knew
just
it was
me.
going to be collapsing? It would have only been Boiled Potato when we got to the point where it would be falling.
Yeah, now let's see, what kind of monk shit do I have for this? I forget what I get at which level. Good, I've got that. Hey, good roll.
Hey.
All right, that kind of center section begins collapsing stone by stone into the water as you scurry away from the collapse,
Excellent.
not falling into the water,
Okay, we had rope.
I mean,
which is like 15 feet down.
Yeah.
And fairly shallow.
You don't die of a sprained ankle this time.
if it's only 15 feet, I wouldn't have taken damage from that anyway.
I know.
Monk.
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 No, I should have
Alright.
made him a detective. Oh well.
And as the stones begin falling into the bridge, falling into the water, you guys can see coming around the bend to the southwest a caravan.
Well, it's
Is
high
it
time to not
guarded?
be here.
What was that under?
Has an hour passed?
Yes.
And is the caravan guarded?
Give me a perception check.
The 1 is my perception check. The 9 was the juice box.
17 is my perception.
Yes, F. There appear to be people in the caravan.
I charge.
Tittletop. You can see that there's several wagons carrying supplies, and it's surrounded by levies, orcs, and there are 3 ogres.
I believe I already said I charge.
I know.
Hey, let's follow him in.
So F goes charging down the bend.
I
On my
give
war
pace
mastiff.
at my meager 50 feet per round.
Well, wait, how far away are they? You say the bend. What's the bend?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a good point. They're like a couple 100 feet away.
Hey,
Okay,
that's an
we
elf
move as a
fight.
unit till we're like, 150 feet away again, and then I charge in.
All right. Yep. You start getting closer. You can hear the orcs are marching to a marching song. It goes like this: orcs, 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 orcs. And you start charging.
Gnomes, 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 no, 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 gnomes, and the gnome.
Hey guys, a kid and his dog are coming around the bend. I love that you know exactly what I was talking about.
That's really good.
Alrighty, guys, let's roll an ish.
All right.
All right, DM1. The orcs. They begin about 6 of them come charging out to meet you.
How far did I make it?
60 feet. Wait, no, they can dash as an action. 30 feet. Bonus action move 30 feet, 60 feet, 30 feet. They managed to get 90 feet.
Out of like 150?
Yes.
Very nice.
Potato.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, I will double dash 75 feet into their midst because I can only get. Actually, wait. Let's see. That'd put me 10 feet away. No, I know what I'll do. Let's see, is Step of the Wind a bonus action? I'm not even gonna bother trying to find this on the character sheet. Ah, yeah, it is a bonus action. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna double dash right into their midst. And that's it.
All right, so you run to their mist?
Yep.
All right, Tittle.
Ah, that's me. My bad. So range 150 right now?
Well, a bunch of orcs just ran in 90 feet.
And we have people in melee?
You do now.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not an evoker, so I won't be using fireball.
Lame.
No, don't worry about it. He's a monk, remember?
This is true.
Yeah, he'll be
Okay.
fine. Do it.
Fireball. Dex saves all around. DC 1/6.
Hey. I am, I think, completely fine.
They're
They,
not.
however, are not.
There are numbers between 1 and 20, you know.
No. We're using the coin flip system.
Yep,
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
we did. I take no damage.
The orcs. The orcs look rather scorched.
Boiled
bloodied.
Potato, Mr. Magoo's his way through the fireball and comes out completely unscathed and says meep meep.
I cast fly on one random creature within 60 feet of me. How many creatures are within 60 feet of me?
Let's see, there's each of us, the Mastiff, and
Everybody. Except the orcs.
Well, yeah,
and me.
give me a number, I'll just roll. And then you can pick whoever that number is in your
5.
imaginary list.
D5. Well, make it a D6 because technically one that works. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the dog.
Yeah.
The dog can fly.
How much of a fly speed does it get?
It just says you cast fly, so I'd imagine the 60 from fly.
Oh, that's great.
Please tell me you have modded combatant.
I no,
Does.
you don't.
What? You don't?
No,
Damn.
the mount's just to get me into combat. It's not meant to.
I wasn't expecting to fight with it.
Right,
No, it's
right.
fly.
I mean, I didn't expect to
Anyway.
have to apparate as actual cannonry.
The Mastiff has the dumbest fucking smile on its face as it begins to float.
All right, that's it for me. I'm so glad I picked Wild Magic. It's so fun.
Well, that we're being very loose with its rolls.
Oh yeah, every time I cast a spell, by the way, guys, I'm rolling on that. Not cantrips, just leveled spells. So we're gonna have a lot of Wild Magic.
Alrighty. Well, that's Tittle. How's Rosapine doing?
Do we want to pull aggro on all these guys? Because I have a 600-foot range on Eldritch Blast.
I'm trying to pull aggro over here.
I'm just charging in.
You know, fuck it. They've got this handled. Can I, like, Eldritch Blast the wheel off one of those carts with the 10-foot pole, or would that just pull the entire cart?
Oh, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work like that.
Alright. You said there were some, what was it, ogres or something?
Ogres, 3 of them.
Alright, I want to pick the biggest ogre, and I'm gonna shoot it with my Eldritch Blast. Let's see, what is... 13, 17 to hit.
2 hits.
That's 10. Just 21.
Oh, that hurts.
I'm going to, once per turn, hits a creature, reduce its movement speed by 10. And does Repelling Blast go on each hit that I can push it 10 feet away? Or is it each
Yes.
creature?
Yeah, each hit.
All right, sweet. So its speed is reduced by 10, and it's pushed 10 feet away from each blast. So 20. 20 away from me.
All right.
And then bonus action, I would like to pet the flying dog, and that will be my turn.
All right. F.
Well,
Good boy takes off.
yeah. Good boy takes off. And basically, again, like, there's one of the orcs got, like, officer markings on him, I'm guessing, yeah?
No, these guys just look to be some kind of orc schmucks.
Orcs.
So, there's those ogres in the back then, yes?
Yes.
What's the distance from me to the ogres?
180 feet.
All right, well, nothing for it then. 180 feet.
Your mount can move 120 around.
Yes, I'm aware. It's
Still too far.
It is still too far.
He's doing that. I only has like a 30-foot range.
Okay, I got it. You're gonna love this. Flying mount in an arc, 120 feet, so as to avoid any attacks of opportunity, getting me closer to the ogres.
Okay.
I then stand up on the back of my mount and misty step 30 feet ahead onto the ground at a run for 25 feet more of movement, getting me within 5 feet of the ogre. That's 175 feet.
The ogre is looking at everything it's witnessed and starts scratching its head, looking down at you.
And I attack it with my sword twice. Oops.
That's a 36 and a 133 hit.
Oh shit!
Guy's hitting above his weight class.
Does a 12 hit the ogre?
No.
Okay.
Its hide loincloth deflects your blade.
Uh-huh. Well, I am going to Divine Smite with the 25, which I presume does hit.
It does. It's not like a plus 20 loincloth.
Alright, and I hit him at his ankles for 15 points of slashing and radiant damage.
Oh.
That's it. That is all my movement, bonus action, 2 attacks, and the mount's movement.
Alrighty. DM3. Da orc. I mean, it's not da orc. Da ogre.
That is the wrong initiative order.
Oh.
That was from the previous fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is da ogre. Alrighty. Well, just ogre that you just hit. You know what? Here's what he's gonna do. He's going to try to grab you with a big, meaty ogre hand. After he unfurls a length of rope with a like a sling at the end.
Okay, well, I suppose I shall resist him.
Gnomish artillery.
As he picks you up and puts you in the sling.
Mm-hmm.
And will then take a shot at... Let's find out. Tittletop.
Nah, no, I answered my own question. Never mind.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
How far away from these guys am I? Because that was the furthest back.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a disadvantage.
If a person can use a sling out to 120 feet,
So-
ogre can.
Gilbert, I have a question.
Yes?
Can I just grab the sling? Like, if I just hold on, I'm not going to go anywhere.
He's got a point.
That is a good point. That's a good point. Let's see. As he starts spinning it up,
We
give me a make a grapple check against this thing.
The animate rope?
It's to see how well he's able to hold on. You know, because he can grab it, but that doesn't mean he grabbed it enough to hold on. No. As you go sailing out of the sling. I don't think
I
the
missed.
ogre hits.
Can I, Never mind. Can I use a
What?
second level spell as a reaction? Cast web. Catch him.
All right. You go flying through the sky, hitting the ground.
Hello.
Hey, Faya.
Taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage under.
okay.
It was a low ball.
A gnome only has so much mass.
Right.
Yeah.
I bounce.
You have reached terminal velocity on a low ball. You've sailed 60 feet away from the ogre, who looks to be pouting. All right. Ogre 2. Well, the other ogres. Well, these guys are going to go lumbering forward. Pulling out their big stumps of wood with bronze ends on them. And they are going to... Yeah, they're going to come dashing towards you, F.
Okay.
Getting in range, but not able to do anything.
Okay.
Over, which one's the one I hit? Is that the one with the sling?
No, that'd be one of these guys.
Alright.
He had to use literally all the movement to get to him. The other guy just had to use most of it. All right, they get in. DM1. The orcs. Well, they're gonna try to... Yeah, the orcs. They're gonna try to beat the shit out of boiled potato.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're a bunch of dogs.
Ooh, you got him.
Shit stomped you'll get.
Okay, let's see. The first attack misses. So, let's see here. The first attack is going to hit one of the other orcs. Then the 18, the 221s, the 23, and the other 23 all hit.
Alright, so how many hits?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
$11, $12, $6, $12, $10.
Stand
Slashing.
by.
And you might have missed, but he did say he redirected that first one that missed him.
Yes.
I know. That's damage to the other dude.
All right. I'm still up.
Bloodied?
Yep.
Alrighty. Potato.
Okay. How many orcs are in melee with me?
6.
Okay. Let's see here. I am going to start attacking them. And by attacking them, I mean tripping over my own ass and accidentally hitting them with my flailing limbs.
Indeed. Two of the same dude or different dudes?
Make it the same dude.
Alright. Bumble into one of them.
Yep.
2 hits.
Oh, 2 hits, alright.
I found the orc stooges.
22 magical bludgeoning.
Well, that kills him.
Oh, does that kill him by a bunch?
No, by enough.
Okay. Then let's see after that. Gotta mark down another key point. We're gonna do the same thing to the next guy.
Badly bloodying that one.
Alright. And let me see here. Ah, yes. As part of my flurry of blows, I also get to disengage from them, which I will be using to run 35 feet back the way I came.
Okay.
And that is it.
Alrighty. And Tittle. Thomas, do you have your short folk ready?
I didn't get to making the character, so just be listening and probably dropping out early.
Okay.
All right. These orky orcs, how close are they? Actually, the ogres, they moved up. How close are they? Com check?
I
I
hear
hear
you. 1
you.
second. Did you back up at all?
No, I haven't moved from. And there's 0.
90.
Okay. Are they all within 40 feet of each other? And oh yeah. Is there anybody else in a 20-foot radius?
I'm sorry, that's some stuff in the background. Can you repeat that part?
I'm intending to cast Fireball without catching friendlies. How many
That's
can I
doable.
get,
All 3.
including? Well, can I get any other units or no?
Nope, just the ogres.
Okay. Yep. Then upcast level 4. DC 16. Oh, and Gilbert, I just seen in my notes what I was supposed to be doing for the wild magic.
What you're doing is fine.
All right. Oof. I haven't rolled the best on these. It's my third
Indeed.
fireball now. They've all been 20 something. But they all
You're
failed,
missing a
so
D6.
Oh, I'm missing 2d6.
Wait, what? No, it's
I said
fireballs.
I upcasted.
Yep,
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
No, you're good.
Man,
But no,
that
good catch,
fireball's
'cause-
weak sauce. That's because you're firing it at below standard level.
Second level fireball.
There is insufficient ordnance
Second
in
level
this
fireball.
ordnance.
All right, so 29 fire damage to the ogres.
I use fireball as a cantrip. There's a little spark out of your finger and a flatulation noise.
Looking at his spellbook, made in North Korea.
Oh no! I've turned into a fucking Smurf.
What?
My skin has turned into a vibrant shade of blue. I've turned into a Smurf.
Gentlemen, a Zvart has just appeared at the back of your party and disappeared Tittletop.
I cast Disintegrate.
It's one way to get rid of the curse.
Alrighty. Rosapine?
How fucked up is boiled potato? And how
Pretty
close
bad.
is how close is boiled potato to me?
I ran 35 feet back from where the orcs are, the ones that charged forward.
About 30 feet.
There you go.
Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. Bonus action. Healing light. So you heal boiled potato. 10 health. Because Celestial Warlock.
All right.
Then action. There's 6 of these orcs.
Yes. Yes, there are.
Numbers. Does this one move? This does not move. It almost seems like a waste, but I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance on them if they can fit in a 30-foot radius.
Sickening radius, 30-foot radius. Oh, con save?
Yes. The 22 succeeds. The rest take. Let's see. 25 4 damage. If there's one that's looking not super fucked up, they'll take an extra 5 because Celestial Warlock. One level of exhaustion and a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. The light makes
Well-
the creature unable to become invisible.
There's a dim greenish light and a lot of irradiated dead orcs.
Alright. Then I'd like to use my movement to, Actually, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay right there. That's my turn.
All right. F.
So the ogre's close to melee with me, yes?
Yes.
Those dumb bastards. I stand up. As a bonus action, I cast Wrathful Smite. My next melee hit does plus d6 psychic damage, and it's save versus fright. They're both uninjured.
No, but
No, I nuked him.
yeah, he nuked him.
Okay, alright, but they're about equally injured.
Yes.
Okay. I smacked the one on my left first. I'm gonna also put a Divine Smite on this.
I can't imagine
really?
why.
The paladin smiting on a critical hit, I would never have seen this coming.
So he takes from the single hit 44 points of damage, a mixture of slashing, psychic, and radiant. Is he still alive?
No.
Okay. That was kind of a waste of a cantrip of my spell then. Regardless, I stab the other one. Well, slash
Actually,
at the other one. Go ahead.
It's funny that you say that because the 9 points of damage from that psychic was what you needed to get that kill.
Ah, okay. Well, I hit the other guy too. Guessing that hits. Okay. And I'll also throw a smite on this one. 28 points, a mixture of slashing and radiant damage.
Well, he's pretty fucked up. He's bloodied.
Mm-hmm. My mount just kind of circles around, like just flies off to the side, so he's out of combat. Zippity doo dah, 120 feet.
All right.
He'll come pick me up when I whistle for him. That's it.
All right. Alrighty. DM3. The sling guy. Well, he's gonna take a rock and sling it at you. At F. He's gonna sling it at F.
Okay. Go ahead. Try it. I reaction cast shield and he misses.
He continues pouting.
With shield, I have an AC of 23.
All right. Well, the other ogre. He gonna take his tree stump coated in bronze at the one end.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna try to hit you with it.
I'm sure he will. The 24 just barely hits me.
Alrighty. 11. Damn, that's weak. 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked back 5 feet.
Okay. I'm not even bloodied yet.
And this guy, he can stick his tongue out at you and call you dumb and short.
Those are both true. I say from on the ground.
Wait, what's your int score?
6.
You're still smarter than he is.
I know I am, but what am I?
The orcs are dead. Potato.
Alright, the orcs have died. What's left? Just the ogres?
Yep, just the ogres.
How far away are they?
A ways.
Hmm. How far is a ways?
About 100 feet.
Hmm. 100 feet. Alright then. I double dash 75 feet towards them, and that's it.
Okay. Tittle. Tittletop. Tittletop. Tiddle diddle tittletop. Tittletop. Tittletop.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Tittletop.
Little top.
I'm here.
Tittletop.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Don't look like the ogres are left, eh?
Yep. 2 ogres. One bloodied, the other with a sling.
All right. Well, I will shoot some pew pews at him. Magic missile.
At who?
Bloodied.
Okay. Oh, he's more bloodied.
Oh, Gilbert, this is your favorite one.
You blow yourself up?
No. You gain control of 2 flumps within 60 feet of me that are frightened of me. They disappear after 1 minute.
Okay. Interesting. All right. You guys see a pair of flumps appear near Tittletop. They have dorky little square-shaped hats. They have fake beards and mustaches glued onto their faces. And they begin waving their tentacles around, going, oh! Alrighty. Anything else, Tittletop?
Nope, that a bit.
Rosaphine.
How far is the sling guy from F? I get
60 feet.
Damn. Alright. I'm gonna shoot him with Eldritch Blast and pull on whatever hits. Just copy paste this so you don't have to keep writing it out. 2015.
2.
25 force damage, pulled 20 feet, slowed 10. And then seeing the definitely not aberrations, I'm going to, as is normal for warlocks, don't worry about it, I'm gonna flail my hands around and say in deep speech, which I don't think they actually speak, but aberrations tend to. Don't worry, we're friends. We're not gonna eat you yet.
Oh, praise the God King, where are we?
And then What else do I have? I'm going to move my 25 feet towards the ogres, and that's going to be it.
Alrighty. F.
Well, I stand up, walk forward the 5 feet, and smack the ogre with my sword.
He uses his reaction as you walk within 5 feet of him,
Okay,
as he swings the battering ram at you.
sure.
Yes, polearm master.
He hit me.
As he knocks you back 5 feet.
Okay.
Yes, walks into range, gets hit, staggers back, walks back in.
Yeah, I just walk back in.
If this was a Miralith.
Like that would slow me down. And then I whack him with my sword.
Gilbert, that's what I'm here for.
Does
I'm
a
just
15
for
hit
the
him?
ogre.
A 15 hits.
Alright. 12 points of slashing damage. How's he looking?
Near death.
I hit him again.
Death. Death is coming. Yeah, death.
Yeah. Alright.
As he begins to fall over, tipping forward and back,
I just walk between his legs and like start walking towards the other ogre.
and falls forward, but you're gone.
I walk like the 5 feet of movement I have left. That's it.
Alrighty. This guy, Sling. Coming at you, F.
Okay. He really hated that buddy of his, didn't he?
No, the rock went straight up,
Oh dear.
along with the sling.
Oh dear.
The ogre's looking around to figure out where it went.
He's about to find out.
I don't suppose I can polymorph it into an Acme anvil, can I?
Do you have polymorph as a reaction?
Not as a reaction. I also don't have polymorph.
As it comes down, bonking him on the head for 9 points of bludgeoning.
No, the funny thing is, polymorph only targets one creature, which means you can cast it as a reaction via Warcaster.
What?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Reaction polymorph is perfectly valid.
Provokes attack of opportunity. Turns opponent into jellyfish.
Dude, Warcaster is crazy good.
I've been looking into that for my wizard in one of my campaigns.
Remember when we were having to talk with Under about the way that Mage Slayer was changed? That way we didn't have like the wizard counterspelling the other wizard by casting Disintegrate in melee.
Actually, the way Warcaster is worded, you could even use it with AoEs as long as you're only hitting the target.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. So. Potato.
Alright, how far away is the ogre?
100 feet. Or 80 feet, I'm sorry.
That is just barely close enough for me to get into melee and then not do anything. So I think I will not. And additionally, as much as I hate to cut out early, I do have work in the morning.
Gross.
So I'm gonna call it quits.
Alrighty, have a good night.
Yeah,
Have a good
sorry
night.
that my time in this game was short.
God damn it, Pete. You piece of shit rat bastard. You can't leave on that kind of crap.
Don't you mean you
I think he
piece of
just
shit?
did.
Alrighty. Tittle.
Also gonna head out. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Thomas.
Happy New Year.
Have fun.
Happy New Year.
See you next
Happy New Year.
week. Tittle top.
So just one left, eh?
Yee.
Not doing too good.
Nay.
Ray of Frost. Well, cold -10 move.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, none of it.
Alrighty. Rosapine.
Eldritch Blast. Surprise. Mm. Mm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
Is he in
I've got
melee with
shot.
people?
I've got shot. Shot in the back.
Wait, who gets
Is he-
shot?
You.
How did I
think
get
I
shot?
heard
I was
that it
50
was
feet
a
away
joke.
from the guy.
You're between him and Rosapine.
I mean, you could just shoot potato.
All right, that's fine. Whatever. Do it.
Fucking do it. Roll that damage.
Oh,
Push me forward, though, at least.
all right. Yeah. I don't have anything to make you faster, but I can push you 20 feet towards him.
Great.
Is he still within? What is the range on this?
Eldritch Blast, it's
Nice.
120 feet.
No, mine is 600 feet. Healing Light is 60 feet. Or can I get within 60 feet of F?
You can.
All right. I will heal F for. Just dump the rest of the 14 damage. That is my.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, I'm bloodied.
You'll be fine. Probably.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's action, bonus action.
Alrighty. F.
So how far am I now from the guy? Like 20, 30 feet, something like that?
20 feet.
Ah, good. I just walk up to him.
Indeed.
Is he bloodied?
That all according to plan.
He is injured, yes.
Is he bloodied or just injured?
Just injured.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him twice with my sword.
Two hits.
And I'm checking something. Alright, I am going to put 2 level 2 smites on those attacks. So it's 39 points, slashing and radiant.
Shit. Dead.
Right.
It was only slightly not bloody. It's fucking dead.
Yeah, So I hit him really, really hard.
Indeed. The ogre falls. They're all dead. You're out of an ish. You can see the remaining forces scatter. Looks like some levies, some servants.
How many of them can I pick up with 600 feet of Eldritch Blast and pulling and slowing on that?
Right? Like, we just start taking pot shots, they'll just blast at them. Shoot them in the back as they run down the road. Not giving chase, but just taking shots.
Yeah, I mean, I can get out to 300 with Ray of Frost, so.
Do we all have Spell Sniper or something?
I don't.
I do.
All right, you guys start taking shots. The casualties mount.
They shouldn't have routed. They should know that by now.
The route is the most dangerous part of a battle.
Yep. Most of in fact, you can usually tell where everyone was fleeing by following the route of the route as determined by the piles of corpses.
So we've captured this caravan. What's in it?
Well, foodstuffs. Lots and lots of foodstuffs.
All right, great. So let's drive it up to the broken bridge, because we're going to use these wagons to make a barricade, just to set home the point of, you cannot cross here anymore.
While we're doing that, I'll go ahead and give F a firm pat on the shoulder for 22 healing.
Excellent. I am no longer bloodied. I'm also going to touch myself as well.
Get a room.
And I'm now full health.
All right. Well, I have next to no physical strength, so
I mean, I've got a 14, and I assume the pack animals are still here?
Yes.
Right, so we lead them over there, kill the pack animals, break the wheels, and then set fire to the wagons.
I'm good at setting things on fire. I've got fireball.
But the whole point is, not only have we broken the bridge, we are now barricading the side of it with the burning remains of a caravan.
Alrighty.
Like, I want that smoke to go good and high.
It does.
And, like we poke holes and stuff in it, like we get it good and stoked so that all of the, I assume it's some type of grain, burns and is useless. Like, I don't want them to be able to recover any of it. I want it all destroyed.
I gotcha. You destroy the caravan.
Excellent.
Plumes of smoke going high.
And in the process, invents popcorn.
And as it does, you can hear in the distance, after the smoke gets high enough, a on a horn.
That's nice.
From which direction?
The city we're going to be sacking later. The three of us, we're going to sack that whole city. I want that to be clear.
I know that. I just wanted to make sure it was coming from the city and not the road behind us.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It is coming from the city, yes.
Yes.
That's why I asked the direction.
Always ask the DM. You never know when you make a dumb assumption.
Yeah, that's why when he pointed out that I was making an assumption, I'm like, oh yeah, we should ask that.
As the orcish Mecha cavalry comes in. The Gargant
I was
teleports.
gonna say, yeah, we might have just, taken out the primary of the
I've
caravan.
still got 2 smiting slots left.
Oh, I'm still fully loaded. I got a fourth,
Right.
third, second, and all of my firsts still.
I mean, I could use a juice box if we've got an hour, but
Oh
I'm
yeah, we
good to
can
go
we can
if we
make
need
an
to
hour.
push on.
That's easy.
Well, basically, I want to use some of the broken wood from the caravan to make a little sign, which I will neatly letter, and it will simply read "Crossing closed."
Okay.
And then underneath it, suggested detour arrow pointing to the marsh.
All right.
And we can short rest while we walk, right?
Can you?
Uh,
No, I
No,
thought we talked
no,
about that mechanically.
yeah, we have. I was thinking of being transported in a wagon. Never mind.
Well, we could have kept one wagon.
We've already burned them.
Indeed, they've been burnt.
It's fine.
Hey, what if we took a short
What a
rest in a
dog.
wagon? Looks at the burning wagons. Shit.
What about riding a dog?
So-
Not too bumpy.
Why don't we just go like 30
Flying
minutes
dog?
off the road and just, sit there for an hour resting,
That works for me.
drinking juice boxes.
I mean, I have no need for hit points, and I'm not a short rest caster, so I can sit in a mediary position as a scout.
So does anything happen in this hour while we wait?
No. Nothing happens.
Excellent.
Well, while they're resting, I'd like to keep an eye on that bridge and see what's the result of us doing that. I don't need a short rest, so.
You see some scouts come out. They take a look. Begin heading back. That's what you see.
All right. Do they say anything in common?
Not that you can hear. They're on the opposite side of the river.
But I am a particularly observant gnome.
They're on the other side of the river.
All I need to do is see their lips.
They're on the other side of the river.
If
You
I can see a
cannot
creature's
you
mouth.
cannot see them clearly enough to read.
You also could have said they just spoke Orcish, because I only know Common and Gnomish and Undercommon. That's why I asked specifically, did they say anything in common?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. You do not know what they said. They're on the other side of the river. You can't read their lips at the distance. Your optics don't have sufficient fidelity.
I mean, I'm gonna argue the feat does not specify a range for that ability.
That's nice. The range is when you can see their mouths. You cannot see their mouths enough to read their lips.
So did Wild Magic say how long Aleph gets fly for?
Just the spell, so I'd imagine 1 hour.
Ah, okay.
It's just a casting of the spell. It doesn't require concentration like any spells that
Right,
normally
right.
require concentration. They're just powered by the font, or they're powered by the surge. So yeah, it's just one casting of fly. Unfortunate. Not permanent. That would be fun though.
I mean, it would change our plan from, standard infiltration to air assault.
I was gonna say, yeah, we'd go from infiltration to aerial bombardment.
a tactical attack mastiff, stealth bomber mode.
I do have greater invisibility too. So yeah, by the end of the traveling and the short rest, he'd lose it. So
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we should start heading to the southeast. Because we need to find that pontoon crossing through the marsh and destroy it.
All right. It's a short enough journey and easy enough to find. You can see a gaggle of levies and slaves working on the pontoon bridge.
Any orcs?
No.
How far away are they?
100 feet.
A charge.
I figured we go the psychological warfare route.
We are. I charge.
All right. You charge. Give me an intimidation check.
Do I have advantage?
No, just regular intimidation check. Indeed. Their morale and their will to fight wasn't very high, as evident by the fact that they see you. A few of them go, "Oh shit, I'm not paid enough to deal with this," and they break ranks and begin fleeing.
Yeah, I'm chasing them down, blasting Eldritch Blast. 120-foot range.
There were no survivors.
Okay, and then you got my Ray of Frost and his other Eldritch Blast.
There were
Nobody's
no
getting away from us.
survivors.
That's a 20-foot pole and 20 feet slowed every round, if everything hits.
I was gonna say they probably won't survive a single hit. Their levies.
Indeed, it is a massacre committed by spellcasters upon their not magically inclined kin.
Yeah,
Their
well,
mangled, broken bodies sinking into the marsh.
no,
Truly.
that won't do. I retrieve the bodies.
Their dead corpses are pulled from the marsh. Truly a victory for the gnomish forces of
So
Arena.
this is like a pontoon bridge, right? So like basically like barrels and crates and then planks of wood going across them, yeah?
Yep.
How wide is it?
The current one that they're working on,
Yes.
2 rows of pontoons wide. So it's like one set of pontoon bridge, then a second pontoon bridge kind of right next to it.
Right. How wide is it? Feet.
Oh, in total, that would be 30 feet.
How many bodies we got?
67.
All right. So we start pulling up the planks, splitting them lengthwise to make big, long stakes. And if you guys are okay with helping me, I'd like to impale all the bodies 3 ranks deep, forming a palisade in front of this, like breaking up this pontoon bridge. So as the caravan approaches, that's what they run into. You guys have any problem with that?
Style, crazy magic man.
Oh yeah, psychological warfare is the best warfare.
Indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Douse the flame of hope. It's not enough to just defeat our enemies. Their will to fight must be shattered.
What a monster Aramina has. Alrighty.
Well, In all fairness, they started it. We're ending it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. That's what's happening.
And then
Someone started it.
And then on the like far side of this, impromptu palisade is like the rest of the pontoon bridge leading towards Aster, right?
Yes.
Right. We should just begin ripping it up as we go along it for easy travel. Just ripping it up behind us.
Walks 2 feet, pulls up plank. Walks 2 feet, pulls up plank.
So, we have pickaxes. We could tie some pickaxes together, kind of trail it behind the my mastiff, and so as he's walking, the tines of the pitchforks kind of lift and pull up the planks behind us, and then every so often we just burn them, just set them aside and light them on fire, destroy them, whatever, doesn't matter. But we can automate this similar to a rail breaking train.
Yeah, render it unusable.
I can burn the stuff behind us with firebolt.
Alrighty. And you guys destroy the pontoon bridges too, leaving the impaled workforce.
Right, the impaled workforce is the end of the road type deal.
I gotcha.
And then we're ripping up the rest of the road from there to Aster. Like, if a convoy approaches, it's kind of like, this is the end of the road. You shall go no further.
Gotcha.
Yeah, first thing anybody from the south would see would be just a bunch of dead bodies.
Right.
I imagine before long they're just going to start tracking our progress by sending someone to the city walls and looking for a new pillar of smoke on the horizon.
Man, those gnomes are making good time. Alrighty. Well, you guys are able to do so. It takes the better part of the rest of the day to impale all the bodies.
We got time.
Indeed.
Their forces are cut off.
And nightfall approaches.
Alright. How far towards the city did we get before nightfall?
You guys, given the short distances, would able to be, like, in line of sight of the gates.
We might want to find a concealed position. Back up and, swing around so that we're a little more easterly of them.
Yeah. Start heading east out into the marsh once we finish off the pontoon.
Yeah. And then we'll make a camp there.
Because just to clarify, the green with the 2 grass and 1 curvy looking tree, that's swamp, right? Like due east of
the
Ashtar?
The vomit green or the light green?
The light green.
That's a swamp.
Okay. Yeah, probably since we're so light in terms of mobility, just go out and camp in the swamp. It'd be harder for anybody to get a approach on us. Since we're so small and nimble.
Indeed.
In terms of number, I mean. And
point is, I just don't want to be in sight of the city's, guards while we're sleeping. That just seems like tempting fate a bit too much.
Nah, we'd be fine.
Probably, but
All right. Yeah. So head out swamp and take a nap.
Mm-hmm. I'll take third watch.
Alrighty.
Rosie, Tittle, yes.
If we need to cover all the watches, I can stay up on the first 2 with the marine background and just push it out to a 12-hour long rest. It'll eat up more time, but it'll be a little bit safer.
Yeah, I was figuring we would just skip first watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nothing ever happens on first watch.
Works for me.
All right, do you guys care between second and fourth?
No.
I'll take second.
I'll bring up the rear. I mean, if you wanted my full initials, it'd actually be 4 T's. It's Timothy Tittletop Tompkins.
TTT.
T. Tittletop. It's 4 T's. Yep.
Is your T key stuck?
What I'm hearing is you're in your 40s.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. Your watch goes by uneventfully.
Damn, no stray starving dogs on a first watch when nobody's taking watch.
That'd be how I'd die.
No 3 health bards are being dragged off into the woods never to be heard from again. Alright. Well, how many
So our
people
whole
can-
rest went off okay?
Yes.
I think. Yep.
All right, because you said watch. I just wanted to clarify.
I think I didn't make this stuff lethal enough. Hey guys, make a bunch of characters. You die at 0. Wow, okay, actually they're not dying very quickly.
Well, in your defense, I have been out of combat for most of the fights. I haven't been in any position where I'd actually lose health.
And I
So-
built this character to be a rock, which they will break their teeth on. He has an
That's true.
AC of 18 and 83 hit points.
Oh no, I get it. It's just one of those things like, that's kind of funny.
I mean, if I gotta
Very
break out
funny.
Reginald, he's got an AC of
No.
16 and 109
Let's
health.
go. Let's go. How you guys want to
And
handle
he's
the
a
city?
barbarian.
How many people can fit on the dog?
Let me check. A mastiff is a medium-sized creature, so one of us.
Damn.
As I say, while sitting on it.
Just me.
Hmm.
Why do you keep putting that in chat?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Because that's the name of the orc, boss in the city.
Ah, the commander.
Yes,
What is
Okay.
an
the-
ultimate fight. The
What's the city
big
made out of?
determining event. It's
What's-
made out of stone. And
I was gonna say buildings, but that
bricks.
works better.
Well,
and wood.
is the wall a wooden palisade or a stone wall?
A stone wall.
Is
Wow.
it breached from the fight to take it originally?
Fight to take it.
I thought you said it was a friendly city that was taken by the orcs.
No.
Oh,
Well, normally it is aligned with Aramina. The flood from the previous year kind of depopulated the city.
so it wasn't put to siege. They were just let in.
Yeah, the orcs said, look, you can let us in or we can come in, and we estimate it'll take us a good 5 minutes to do so if you force us to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's currently got a population of like 200 people, not including the occupying army.
In all reality, we are unidentified right now. We've left no survivors.
I could start picking at the wall from like a quarter mile away with Eldritch Blast.
Well, what I'm saying is we could probably just walk right in. Like, we came from the north.
One of those levies.
Wouldn't that be kind of suspicious? Like the day after a caravan's lost and, you know, a horrific atrocity was performed in the marsh, and then suddenly these three heavily armed gnomes show up at your southern gate
Well, no, you'd circle around and come from the north.
from the direction of the enemy?
Oh, we're just travelers.
From the direction of the enemy? I mean, we could wear name tags that say spies, but they probably wouldn't be able to read them.
Picture this. You're in the trenches on the Western Front when some heavily armed travelers come from the east. Guten Morgen. How are you doing today? Don't mind us. We are just travelers.
The reinforcements must have gotten lost and went around our trench before they got here. Wonderful.
Ja, we don't work for the Kaiser.
Kaiser must be a regional dialect for the British Empire. Never heard that one before.
We'll just take up positions in your trench right over here.
But I don't think at this point we're likely to be sneaking in. I mean, I won't stop you from trying, but I'm not hopeful on your chances.
What's the
Well, I mean,
city's
I
source
could
of
get in.
fresh water?
City's source of fresh water?
So,
The river.
the river goes through the walls?
Well, it kind of does right now because it's flooded.
Oh,
So we could swim
there's
in.
our in. Yeah, there's our in.
I suggest we be sneaky swimming gnomes.
Are there other kinds of gnomes?
The loud swimming ones.
Instead of a straw sticking out of the water, it's a gnome hat. That's how they get their oxygen.
It's like a funnel, just this big cone sticking out.
Make sure you use extra starch this morning.
Oh, the reason nobody else has starch is because of the gnomes. They took all of
Just for their hats.
it. Yes. In
All
three
right.
kingdoms back home, gnome hats can be considered lethal weapons if they're starched enough.
So yeah, I'm thinking we use the river to infiltrate the city.
Well, another option. I do have greater invisibility. If somebody go in and cause a diversion. Only lasts for a minute, but you can get pretty far in a minute if you're moving.
I can have 2 people flying.
So here's the thing. I am not stealthy.
I am also not stealthy.
I'm not really stealthy either.
I mean, I have a stealth of -2, and I am at disadvantage. So, if you are in need of a distraction, I am very, very distracting.
So, I got an idea. Do you mind leaving your dog behind?
Depends on the plan.
Greater invisibility on you, fly on you. You dash into the city and cause a distraction that'll pull them off this gate, the one we're nearest to. And then we go in and join up, causing another distraction for you to possibly slip away from your distraction.
What are the roofs in the city made out of?
Typically the roofs here are domed.
Seriously?
Yes. Yes. A lot of the structures in this area have a beehive shape.
So they're all stone?
Well, it tends to be stone on the bottom, and then the top parts are
Like
then
lacquered
clay
wood?
brick
Ah.
and wooden plaster.
Okay. I can work with that. Yeah. You guys do that, I can go cause some distractions.
All right. Well, 4th level spell, Greater Invisibility on F.
And I will cast Fly on F and myself because I have to cast it at 4th level.
Okay. So how high are the walls? By the way, we're doing this when we're like just outside the walls. We're waiting until we get closer.
Yeah.
We're not doing this from like a mile away. I want to be clear.
That would defeat the purpose of Greater Invisibility. It only lasts for a minute.
Like you said before, when we ripped up the walls, Gilbert, that we were just inside of the gate.
Yes. The walls themselves are 25 feet.
Oh, perfect. So fly's like 60 feet a turn, so I go 60 feet up and then start going 60 feet forward. And forward
Well,
and forward and forward.
Dash, too.
Yes, I'm dashing, yes. Dashing with flight. So 60 feet up, 60 feet forward, and then 120, 120, 120. Basically, in like 30 seconds, I can cover like a quarter to a half mile. All right. So, do I have any problem getting like into the town's upper reaches that way, invisibly flying?
No. You are not attacked by any invisible rocks with sea invisibility.
Excellent. What's the biggest, tallest structure in the town? It's like there's like some administrative complex near the center, right?
Yes. It's another beehive-shaped structure, a little more fortified looking. You can see out in front of it is piles of war material. A mixture of levies, slaves, orcs, cyclops, and an orc standing on the pile of war supplies, shouting.
Right. That's fine. I don't particularly care about what's going on at street level. It's more so this beehive it's made out of up there. It's wooden plaster, right? You're saying, and clay brick.
Yeah, the topmost.
So it's flammable.
They start with the heavy material, and it gets lighter and more flammable the higher you go.
Excellent. So here's the neat thing. I have a tinderbox, and it doesn't break invisibility to use items.
Mm-hmm.
So I light the building on fire.
It begins burning.
Right. Okay. I then fly to the next tallest building and repeat, and so on, until invisibility wears off. How many buildings can I light on fire?
Well, you are a conquest paladin, and this is a type of conquest type tactic. Roll me a d20 plus your proficiency bonus. Okay.
Does he have advantage from being invisible?
4 buildings.
Yep. Before invisibility runs out. Because that only lasts, you said, a minute, right?
Yeah, greater. So,
Yeah. So I'm still flying, because that lasts an hour.
10 minutes.
Fly only lasts 10 minutes? I thought it was an hour.
No, greater invisibility is 10 minutes.
No, greater invisibility 1 minute.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's 1 minute.
Duration, concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fly is 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, fly is. Why am I thinking fly is an hour?
I don't know. I thought it was too. Anyway, yeah. So 10 minutes. So I guess that minute has expired.
And you've lit 4 buildings on fire.
I continue, just flying around at speed in my armor, lighting buildings on fire.
Hey, that's on fire. That's on fire. Hey, there's a gnome lighting buildings on fire. As you continue to light the city on fire.
Indeed. I imagine the rising smoke from the center of town. 'Cause remember, I didn't tell them what I was going to do before. I just said, yeah, I can cause a distraction. I imagine the rising smoke from the town and the cries of fire probably give away that the distraction is now in effect. to the rest of the party.
I think that's our sign. What are the guys at the gate doing now?
Becoming very concerned. You know, I used the ruin settlement icon for this on the map. I never realized
You wouldn't have to
that
update it afterwards.
I need a second ruined icon to indicate that it's even more fucked.
Just a horizontal line.
And on fire icon.
Like, Gilbert, you thought I was joking when I said we were going to sack the city. I wasn't.
Hold on. Okay, I just found the campfire, the campsite icon works really well on top of the mound.
Ah, perfect.
There we go. Let me get the image.
I was gonna say, yeah, I need to see this.
Yeah, I figure once we see guards starting to either fuck off into the city or
Oh, yeah, that works really good.
yeah. I mean, the fire might be a little bit small, but it looks good.
If it was any bigger, it'd be blocking out the name of the city. And after all, I'm certain F wants people to know what city burned.
Yes, I do.
All right, well, how many guards are at the gate?
Well, there's none looking at it right now. They all left the wall.
Oh, they
Ah,
all ran
great.
away? Perfect.
I can go open the gate then. Just
Let's
fly
go
right
open
on
the
it.
gate.
You know, maybe I should. Are you strong at all?
I did leave my mount with you guys, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, yep, I'm bringing them along with me. Unless you wanted them left, out of
No,
combat.
no, I meant like bring him into the city.
Yep.
I'm gonna take that chuckle as a no. You don't have much muscle.
No, I needed more feats, so.
Understandable. I did the same.
If you kill me,
I'm the only
you might
one
get
with
a
fucking
recruit who's
strays in the
much
party, and I'm flying around lighting
stronger.
buildings on fire.
Say, if you kill me, you get somebody who's much, much stronger.
Our inside guy who was told to wait for the signal 3 weeks ago has just been chilling in town since. All right. Yeah, I'll fly in and open the gate for them once the guards have completely ignored it. I'll try to be quiet in case there's people around, but I'm not great at it.
You know what? No, we'll handle that when you can actually get there. Okay. So you're heading into the city after opening the gate?
If he has no trouble getting to the other side and opening it.
Indeed. He heads the other side. I mean, look, there's like 2 guys left. Finishing them off isn't going to be an issue. And you're able to get the gate open.
All right, I bring the dog inside.
Mm-hmm. The sound
And then
of
I close the
chaos has overtaken the city. The shouting of soldiers, servants, locals, as they are trying to get the fire situation under control.
F ain't gonna let that happen.
I can start other fires. I can firebolt out to 240 feet.
Just start hitting the other rooftops.
Yeah. So I'll fly at like a little bit above rooftop level, following Tittle and firebolting at rooftops off in the distance, like 200, 240 feet out.
Yeah, and then the only thing I think we would have preemptively planned would be a cardinal direction in the city to meet at. So Underdark, which corner of the city we were planning on regrouping? Northeast, southwest. We came in on the west. Actually, we came in
We
on the 2.
probably said we were going to meet in the north.
All right. Yep, and I'll start heading north.
Yeah, when it gets close to the 10 minutes for flight to be running out, I would head for the rendezvous point.
Okay.
If the walls are empty, I would just land on the wall and run along that until I get to the north gate.
Alrighty. Yeah, you guys begin doing so. I assume killing your way through the city.
And lighting more fires.
Indeed. The city of Astar burns.
Stars are known for burning. Maybe not in this period, but
Right.
eventually they will be.
And then when we meet up, I would tell them, okay, so near the center of town's a big administrative area, and they have a large supply depot and somebody who looks like they're important. That'll probably be their central command. I suggest a full frontal attack.
I suggest 3
Alright.
full frontal attacks from the same direction.
As I mount up, and I say, it's down this main thoroughfare, probably right through the middle of town.
All right, I follow.
I charge.
Alright, you guys go charging down the street to attack the center of town.
Yes.
Naturally.
Alright.
Naturally.
Well, this area itself, they've managed to cordon off the flames and the fire and the chaos. Sort of.
Fireball.
And you can see here, gathered amongst the supplies, Sneerbach the Gnome Kicker, a towering orc in heavy bronze armor, decorated in paint, glyphs, and gnomish hats, hanging from his armor like grizzly trophy.
How far away is he when we first get sight of him?
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, we got a battle map?
No, I don't have a battle map, but I have the description. You can also see that one of his boots is significantly more heavily armed and spiked than the other. And next to him is an even taller figure, a cyclops, clad in scale mail, its eye gleaming with a bit of arcane energy. Do me a favor, give me a history check.
Everybody, or
I was gonna say, is this going to aid in our ability to kill him?
Yes, everybody.
15 is the highest.
All right. Rozapine, you've heard of the Cyclops. Mercenary, hired and loyal to the War Master Droom, named Polemon the Beholder's Eye. Called such because of a potent magical eye ray he projects from his only eye. It's said to burn the flesh from people's bones and freeze them in place.
Interesting. Sounds dangerous. Is he known to be like particularly dangerous to mages?
That kind of information you don't know. You
All right.
more know like who he is, general rep type stuff.
All right.
So how far away are they when we first get line of sight?
60 feet.
Oh boy, they're fucked. Are we rolling initiative then? Because I'm charging.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Excellent.
Ruffles.
All right, sorry. I was looking at some of the things for the tan, but there you go. So I realize that's something you should probably have with your mount. The tan bag of tricks.
Oh, it probably won't matter. But sure, yeah, I can have it. That's fine.
You can spawn more mounts.
Mm-hmm.
They're all big enough you can ride.
Yeah.
Jackal, ape, baboon, axebeak, black bear, giant weasel, giant hyena, tiger.
All right. DM2. The Cyclops. He is going to lumber forward. And you can see his eye glowing. I need a Constitution saving throw from Rozapine.
Since we haven't had a chance to move yet, is he within my aura?
Yes.
Well, you have a +5 to the save, in addition to whatever else you got.
Oh, great. That's a 24.
That passes.
How far is this guy from us now?
30 feet. You take 10 points, because save for half, 10 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Unfortunately, I assume you guys weren't charging in a line.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, you guys don't get it all wiped out. All right.
No, we would have been abreast.
That's him.
Yeah. And as they
Rozapine.
start moving forward, I'd be moving sideways.
I have a thought. How would this guy, as a treat, like to have sovereign glue in his big eye?
What?
I want to throw sovereign glue at his eye.
Fuck. I did that same shit to Under.
Wait, Rozapine, use the sling +1 to throw it.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
We do have
All right.
magic slings.
I'll shoot sovereign glue through the sling at his eye.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Because the system doesn't have a called shot mechanic.
Yes, it does.
Are you intending on using a bonus action?
I'm not a rogue to aim.
Well, no, I was saying as a one-time allowance for the amusement of gluing this guy's eyes shut. Consuming his bonus action for a called shot.
He's targeting something specific, so we'll go with... This guy just has an armor class increase. Rozapine, take your shot.
Yep. All right. This is an attack roll, not an ability check. Gilbert?
I'm trying to... I think... I remember when I did this to in the other campaign, it was done as an ability check. So we'll do this as an ability check as well.
Ooh, all right. Does an 18 hit? If it doesn't, I did take the Pact of a Talisman. On a failed ability check, I can take an extra D4.
You're going to want that D4.
Does a 21 hit?
That gets his eye.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna fuck off to literally anywhere else, because I think I just made him very mad at me. If there's like an alley I can duck into, that would be great. And then
And you duck into an alley.
that's gonna be it for me.
All right. As I completely scroll past the initial. Tittle.
They're a large group of enemies, all close together.
Yes.
Fireball. If I can get the Cyclops, I'll get the Cyclops. But if I can hit more targets, and we'll upcast this too. One pass, one fail. Two fail.
Indeed. The gaggle of orcs failed there. So, ooh, nice.
And one of these is going to kill me. Ooh, 8. Well, this is the one that kills me.
Hold on. What'd you roll?
I cast Fireball centered on myself. After I cast Fireball centered on the enemy.
So there's an echoing explosion on his position.
Yes.
Yep.
How
So,
far away from me did he move before he fired?
He didn't.
I didn't move. I usually,
Welp.
well, I mean, I would have been moving off to the left, but I still wouldn't have been 20 feet away by the time it went off.
All right. Well, the Cyclops failed the second save. F,
Man.
I need you and
Yep.
Wait, Rosie, how far did you run?
My full movement speed of 25 feet.
You two.
Damn.
I'm dead.
I should have taken mobile. Hey, that's gonna hurt.
Well, your dog passes.
Not that it matters. The dog only had 5 hit points.
No.
He was roasted my dog.
I roasted myself too. I only had 18 hit points.
Doggo.
And still Top blows himself up.
Blows up some orcs, blows himself up. No one notices because the city's already on fire.
I didn't know we brought the ATF. I guess that makes sense. This is a no-knock raid.
God damn. Yeah. F is certainly vicious enough to be ETF. ATF.
Well, I'm gonna switch over to my
The
third
EFF.
string, so
All right, Tittletop explodes, his hat flying up into the air and falling onto the shattered remain of a crate containing another gnome. Rosapine?
Oh, my turn already?
No, are you still alive?
Oh, yes. I'm not
Okay.
that squishy. I'm only kinda squishy.
Look, man, I don't know what's going on with these memes, okay? Alrighty. So that's Tittle blowing himself the fuck up. F's in chat.
So yeah, I mean Aleph is dead, but I'm still just slightly singed.
And presumably rather miffed.
Oh yeah, because the enemy is like 60 feet away, right?
Yes. Well, actually, the Cyclops is only 30 feet. He
And
moved
he got
up
hit by
before
both,
blasting
didn't
you. Yes.
he? Well, I guess it kind of worked out.
Yeah, except I'm interested in the actual gnome kicker. So I'm going to run 25 feet towards this Cyclops and then Misty Step the 30 feet to put me 55 feet total movement, 5 feet away from the gnome kicker.
Okay.
That was bonus action. I haven't dashed. So I am going to beat the shit out of this guy with my sword.
Uh-huh.
Does an 18 hit him?
He's going to use his reaction to parry that 18. Deflecting the sword blow.
Okay. So the 24 hits.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put a second level smite on that one. Is he a fiend or undead?
As much as you might think him a fiend, no.
Okay. He takes 23 points, a mixture of slashing and radiant.
All right. He begins cursing at you and saying that he's going to kick you.
I respond that I'm going to pull his boot off up through his asshole.
All right.
That's it. That's all I got. With the loss of my mount, I couldn't do my other bonus action thing I wanted to do.
Alrighty. DM3. Some of the orcs. Well, they're going to shuffle around a bit. Actually, no. They're just going to haul ass into the alleyway. They know better than to interfere in the big boss's honor duel with the shorty. After all, you came into his base.
Yes, I did.
Indeed. So they're gonna dash and haul ass, making it into contact with the party's starting area, but not able to actually hit anybody. Boop 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 boo. DM1. This guy. Under. Or I should say F13. He's going to back up a little bit, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll attack him.
Okay.
I will use my channel divinity to add 10 to that, making it a 26.
That hits.
I'm going to use a second level smite on that. He takes 14 more points of slashing and radiant damage.
All right. Well, he backs up a little ways. About 15 feet.
Okay.
You see him call upon holy powers. You know the spell to be Thunderous Smite, and you can see his foot is glowing.
Okay.
And he's going to use his Punt the Small Folk ability as he charges up and tries to connect this foot to you.
All right. Well, I believe that's an attack roll.
It is.
I will use my reaction to cast shield. And he misses. With shield, my AC is 23.
Someone get me the peanuts gif. I didn't think I was going to have to use this. He kicks. Misses. And falls prone.
There's 3 for you, Gilbert.
Thank you. He is now prone on the ground. Has used up all his movement speed and is now just going to try to, like, kick you in the face now that he's on the ground.
I believe he's at disadvantage.
He is.
Nope.
Truly the birth of a legend here.
The unpuntable small folk.
The unpuntable F-13.
Alrighty. DM2 is blind with Sovereign Glow.
Okay,
Boy,
it
that's-
does need to be said. Sovereign
Yes.
Glue, there is a latency on it.
Oh, there is?
I believe it takes a minute.
1 minute to fully set.
So right now it's just really sticky.
So right now, his eye hurts like all hell. But he should still have use of it.
Oh, good to know. Alright. He's gonna turn down that alley and look at Rozapine. Rozapine?
Do that like cartoon wince because I know I've been caught. Look over my shoulder and wave.
As the red glow begins shining on you. Constitution saving throw.
$11.
No. $25 points of fire damage, and you are paralyzed.
Yeah, that hurts. I'm not dead yet.
That's him. Tittle. Or, I should say, Quibble.
Well, where would you put a infiltrating assassin into this mix?
Well,
Where am
normally I
I?
would have said in the attic, but the attic's all on fire.
I didn't even know it, but I accidentally burned your second character alive. Get your third one.
Well, this is my third one. The second one was the one that was in the crate. Actually, no, the fireball wouldn't have even scratched Revel.
Yeah, the fireball blows up the crate, leaving Quibble sitting in the charred remains of it, going, "What the fuck happened to my cover?"
There's just this charred hat. That's all that's left.
He's still fine.
He blew the crate up. I was behind full cover, so the fireball didn't hurt me. It hurt the crate though.
It goes around corners. This was a very well sealed crate, so it wasn't able to get in. The crate was fucked though. Point is, you're in combat. You're in that crate. You're like 10 feet away from
All
the
right.
Cyclops.
Where can I get cover? Where can I hide?
Well, there's some more crap in the street about 20 feet back.
I go there.
All the cover between here and there, I should say here and the center of town was exploded.
Ah, I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, I
No
wonder.
idea.
It's two
No
distinct
clue.
blast patterns.
There's a gnome hat perfectly in the center of that one too. Anyway, so yeah, I'll move 20 feet to that pile of rubble and take cover behind that against the Cyclops,
All right.
and then I'll shoot him with a crossbow. I shot next to him. It's the thought that counts.
Indeed.
All right, I'm back.
All right, that's it.
Alrighty. Tittle, F.
Didn't Rosie go before me?
I'm paralyzed either way.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot.
But-
Your save at the end of your turn. Silly me. My apologies. No, you're still paralyzed.
Okay.
F.
So this guy is on the ground before me,
Indeed, trying to kick you in the head and
failing horribly. Yes.
yeah.
Well, as a bonus action, I shall cast Hex on him. And then I strike him down.
Fuck.
Does a 17 hit him?
He can parry that.
Okay. Well, I'm putting a second level smite on the crit. Dealing a total of 39 points of damage, mixture of slashing, necrotic, and radiant.
Oof. He is badly injured. Not yet bloodied, but badly injured.
Okay. That's all I can do this turn.
All right. DM3. The orcs that are come charging in. Well, a couple of them are going to...
A couple of them are going to what?
Well, some of them are going to try to run down Quibble. Two of them are going to go after Rozapine. Attacking paralyzed people's at advantage, right?
Yes.
And if they're in melee within 5 feet, they will automatically crit.
If they hit you. They do have to get through your armor.
And when you attack me, Gilbert, deal the damage separate.
They aren't actually able to attack you when they get up to you.
Ah, gotcha.
So those
I
are
should
all
say
at
I shouldn't say deal the damage. Make the attacks separate because I have fade away. So if I take damage,
I
I can
gotcha.
turn invisible, and they'll disadvantage on the rest of their attacks.
Good to know. So that's what, 3 crits?
I think that'll get through my remaining, let me just do some quick math, 13 health. Nope, that's 12.
Hold on.
They could actually roll low enough. They don't have a big mod. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no, 12 health. He would have. Yeah, no matter what, he would have been dead.
Yeah. Rozapine is cut down.
Rozapine did his job. He got sovereign glue in the big client's eye.
Alrighty. DM1. He stands up. Oh, wait. Hold on. He got fucked up.
Yes, he did.
Let's see. What's that? DC 18?
For what?
Concentration on Thunderous Smite.
19.
Just barely.
His boot stops glowing. Oh, that's hilarious.
He doesn't get back. Punt the short. He stands up, brushes himself off, and goes for the stomp.
Okay. I will reaction shield, so only the 26 hits me.
£18 of bludgeoning damage from his big stomp a foot.
Okay.
And I believe that's a concentration for a hex.
Yep. It's a DC 10. I have a +9 to my con save.
What I'm saying is you
I
can't fail.
see.
So you have to do a minimum of 20 damage in a single hit before that actually is a possibility, or 22 damage in a single hit before that even is a possibility of failing.
If only Punt the Small Folk had hit you.
I'd also like to point out I'm not yet bloodied.
I know. Alrighty. Well, that's DM1. DM2. He's gonna go after Quibble. Actually, nah, there's like 5 orcs down there. They can handle that. He's gonna fire the irate UF.
Okay, so
Save.
wouldn't that also be hitting the boss guy? We are in melee.
Fuck, they are in a line.
I mean, I'm okay rolling the save, but I don't know if your guy would do that.
No, that's a good point. I got too excited there.
For me to make my +9 con save? Okay.
Instead, he's gonna start walking towards you.
Ooh, spooky.
He'll dash towards you. That's his turn. Tulek?
So Tulek is going to come running in with a cadre of 4 skeletons in tow. How far can I get from everything?
You want to be away from everything?
How close to everyone can I get?
Within 30 feet. Well, I should say, well, not within. At 30 feet.
And is from the boss guy and the giant?
Yeah, you could be coming into the square. You could be coming in to support Quibble. Your pick.
Ah, wonderful. All right. I'm going to banish the giant. That is a charisma save. '20 does succeed. And then the skeletons are going to attack the boss. Which I should have gotten the whatchamacallit out for the. That is +4 to hit, and what does Necromancer add to? Damage and their HP. Seven, 15, 18, 17 to hit the boss.
2 hits.
And they do. D6 +2 +5 from Necromancer. 9 and 10 non-magical piercing.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Where's that initiative order? Thank you. Quibble?
You said there were some guys in melee with me, eh?
Indeed, they've made it to melee.
I disagree. I do not like this. Is there somewhere I can get elevation and lose these guys?
Sorry, run the by me again.
Is there somewhere I can get to that would be elevated that I could also possibly take a frustrating route that I can do quickly that they cannot?
Like up the side of a building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How high up is it?
How high do you want to climb? Rather, how high can you climb? Because it's a difficult terrain to climb without a climb speed.
Well, if I take the attack of opportunity, I can get 90, so 45 up.
Shit. Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
So attacks of opportunity, because I'm not dodging. One hit. All right. Yeah. I spend my turn climbing. So that takes my everything to go 45 feet up.
Gotcha. Okay. That's Tittle. F.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, I curse the boot kicker, and then I hit him with my sword twice. Does a 24 hit him?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to throw a smite on that. No, just need to confirm the damage from the curse. Okay. Dealing 24 points, a mixture of slashing, necrotic, and radiant.
He's bloodied. And he howls and begins cursing at you in Orcish.
Uh-huh. Very good. That's it.
All right. GM3. Well, these guys are going to throw rocks at Quibble.
There was no windows I could pull into? That was my goal.
Oh,
Get
you want a
elevation,
window?
break line of get elevation, break line of sight so that they
Oh,
can't
yeah.
attack me.
There's a window you can climb into. It's
Yeah,
a little burning, but yeah.
that's fine.
All right. Ignore that. That was me trying to hit backspace and accidentally hit enter.
They wouldn't have hit me anyway. Yeah.
A series of rocks are thrown into the room, bouncing around and hitting nothing in particular. Technically, one of them hits you after bouncing around the room a little bit and rolling and technically touching your foot.
And like that, Quibble explodes.
All right. DM1. He backs up under.
I shall take my attack of opportunity against him. Does a 16 hit him?
He can use his reaction to parry that.
Okay.
Backs up, charges at you.
Uh-huh. I don't even need to shield. I can just tank that with my armor.
Shield would need a second reaction.
I still have my reaction.
after the opportunity attack.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, that missed.
As he fucking Charlie Browns himself.
Beat me to it.
He stands up, using all of his movement.
It had it ready.
Size.
When typing.
And
Surrenders.
God, no. Absolutely not.
He's found the unpuntable halfling gnome.
No, but he is going to pull out his hammer.
He pulls out a ham?
No, hammer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't catch the second part.
Ham.
I heard ham. Like
a
it cut off. You said he pulls out his ham, and I'm like, okay.
He pulls out a ham hog.
Is this Skyrim now? Is just gonna wolf down like a leg of ham?
And that's when he starts getting only crits and he beats F to death with a ham. Alright, you know what? He's gonna take the penalty. Great weapon, master.
Poor choice.
Gets the golf swing. Fucking misses. My god. DM2.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for this orc. Alright. Well, you know what? This guy's got poor eyesight anyways, and there's shit in it. So he's going to be looking over down by Tulak. Tulak, you said it's you and 4 skeletons?
Yeah.
Alright, your 3. Your skeletons are the other ones. Alright, con save from a skeleton.
What is their constitution? +2, and I don't think I add my intelligence to their saves. Damage and max HP. 21.
Hey, save for half. Half of 18 fire.
So that's 9 out of their 18 health.
Alrighty. Tulak?
You know, this big scary guy's apparently not so dangerous. And I definitely didn't see him just murder Warlock earlier, so I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the boss. The gnome kicker. That is a wisdom save. Nine fails, so he is paralyzed.
Oh,
And
he's
then-
so fucked.
Then I'd like to find another alley to duck behind to not get looked at by the big half-blind guy. And then my skeletons are going to shoot the boss. +4, yeah. Does 16 hit?
16 hits.
3d8 plus 21. Is that right? 2 plus 5. These are d6, not d8. 29 piercing damage. Then these skeletons are going to scatter and try and make the giant guy chase one of them. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Quibble. Quibble.
Well, from my new vantage point, where's the boss man?
Which one?
The kicker.
He's held personed in front of F.
Oh, okay. Where's the Cyclops then?
Right behind F.
I shoot the Cyclops with a poisoned arrow. Just basic poison. I didn't feel like looking all of them up. That one I know off the top of my head. $22 hit Cyclops.
22 hit Cyclops.
DC 10 con save for the poison, so he'll probably be fine.
Well, like +8 to it.
No, it's a plus D4. It's just basic poison.
No, the Cyclops con save.
Why?
I think that's his modifier.
I got you. I thought you were saying in addition to his normal con save, he gets +8. I'm like, wait, what are you doing that he's getting +8?
Well, it's a 21 on his save.
Oh, he can't
Okay.
fail that.
I won't even bother rolling the poison damage then. All right. Just 20 mutant piercing.
He barks in pain.
All right. I duck back down into the burning windowsill.
All right. F.
Well, this guy is paralyzed in front of me, so I'm going to hit him with my sword.
One hit.
All right, I believe it's an auto crit,
It is.
which will be smited.
You will be smoten upon.
So that hit deals a total of 41, a mixture of slashing, necrotic, and radiant.
Badly bloodied.
And that is it for me.
Alrighty. DM3. Well, they can't see Quibble. But they saw the shot, so they're going to start scaling the building. And DM1. Can't do shit. Well, not technically true.
I mean, I believe he gets a save at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
No, he's paralyzed.
That really
Believe it or
sucks.
not, a 4 does not pass.
Clearly, fate has caught up with him for all those gnomes he kicked. Alrighty, DM2. Well, he's going to blink, and he's going to back away from you, F.
Oh, the Cyclopses?
Yep.
Alright, I'll swing at him too. Fuck it. Nah, I missed.
Indeed. He backs up a little ways, kind of blinking at you, really staring at you. And he's going to instead reach into his satchel and pull out a rock.
Okay.
Eat this gnome. And he throws the rock at you.
Ooh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I swear this part's right out of the stat block.
Like 3d12 on a normal hit. Oh.
All right, so I'm bloodied. And I have a DC 20 con save to make.
Indeed.
Nope, Hex goes away.
Apparently this guy will be taking the gnome kicker boot. He'll use it as a thrown weapon. Alrighty. Tuluk.
Alright. I'm going to have my skeletons reassemble. They're going to volley fire on the giant. Does a 13
One hit.
Yeah. 6 plus 7. 11 bet damage. And then I'm going to hold my action. After F is done beating the shit out of somebody, probably the boss, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to cast Life Transference.
Sorry, run that by me again.
I'm holding an action. After F beats the shit out of somebody, after F is done with attacking, I'm going to cast Life Transference to F.
Okay.
That will be my action and my reaction, and that is my turn.
All right. Quibble.
I peek out and see some climbers.
Yes.
Is there fire actively in this room? Or is the building itself on fire?
The upper floor is on fire, and the fire's in this room, but it's not badly in this room.
Okay, perfect. Well, I pull out an oil flask. I pull out a bit of rope. I put the rope in the oil flask and hold it up to the flame in this room, and then go back to the window and drop it on the climbers.
You're making a Molotov.
I'm making a Molotov.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not quite following what you're doing.
I'm making a Molotov.
Yeah, it's making a Molotov out of a bottle
I'm
of
using
oil.
the active flame in the room so I don't have to use the tinderbox to light it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got like a Home Alone 2 kerosene rope.
Oh, no. I'm using the rope as the wick.
Okay.
That's why I said rope.
Okay. I thought you were feeding burning rope on a window on it. I'm like, what?
Yes.
Okay.
I soak a rope in oil and lower it down to him. Yes, climb it, by all means.
Right, that's why I was confused.
50-foot whip, smack the shit out of all of them.
Like some kind of weird combination of Home Alone 2 and the Cliffs of Insanity.
No, basically pulling out the oil flask and creating it as the item interaction, so I don't have one to light it. So that's why I was asking
gotcha.
about open flame.
All right, so make an attack roll.
I mean, gravity? I'm not aiming it. I'm just dropping it straight down at the first face I see. I'm not really...
Okay, fair enough. You're targeting the area.
I mean, I can actually, yeah. I mean, I haven't done anything. Well, no, I moved, so I can't aim. Because I haven't done anything this turn, so I can aim it.
Sneak attack with Molotov cocktail.
I'm sure they're not expecting it.
Probably not. He's dropping fire from the burning building.
Right. I guess it'd be what, a D4? Yeah, roll a D4.
Isn't it 2d4 for Molotov? Like the AoE?
Might have been. Yeah, I think it was 2d4. Yeah, roll 2d4.
5 fire damage and some discomfort.
They angy. They angy. They're gonna get you.
I don't
They
think they're
say
gonna
as
climb
much.
faster though.
In broken common. Anything else?
Nope.
Where's that niche? Here we are. F.
Boss guy's alive and still paralyzed.
Yes.
I attempt to end this. I don't think a 13 will hit him. However, because of the curse, a 19 on the roll is also a critical hit. Even though he's paralyzed, so it's already a critical hit.
The point is, his life sucks.
Yes. Yes, it does, as I hit him for 20 points of slashing damage, as I'm out of spell slots with which to smite.
Indeed. Your blade sinks into the flesh of the gnome kicker. Well, of the, the gnome kicker. And you can see in his eyes, just, he's pissed and he's sad that he got his shit completely kicked in by a crappy little gnome like you. And he dies.
Hooray. Now where is that giant?
On the other side of you.
10 feet behind you.
I walk up to him. It's kind of like leveling my sword, like, you're next, asshole.
Alright, I believe the held action goes off.
So I take 19 and F is healed for 38.
You're
Back full?
next, asshole.
As I
Well,
stop.
full health.
Yeah, well, I'm not full health, but I'm no longer bloodied.
You don't get to die before I do. You're my frontliner.
Let's see. Oh, also, because the guy with my curse died, I get 6 more hit points on top of that. So I'm looking decent. I'm injured, but not horribly.
Guys, I think Under might be the real boss monster of this one shot.
I mean, I could kill him in a couple rounds because I can outkite him.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Mainly because my
DM3.
other character killed his dog.
I cast a spell, I get him back. It's not a big deal.
Roll that fire damage. Quibble.
Oh right.
They're starting to turn to the fire. As the orcs come climbing through the window.
Sucks to be them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, though. They are able to get up to you, though. Well, a couple of them are.
Do it. Tickled.
Dodge, you little bastard. How you holding up?
Oh, even with the damage from before, that's not even a quarter of my health.
All right. I can never tell because, the last guy had 18. It exploded.
I was gonna say that my 3 characters were scaled very nicely. I had 18 HP. This one has 73 HP, and then the barbarian has 110 HP. So it tickled.
Okay, so that's DM3. Okay, DM1 is dead. DM2. DM2 blinks, circles around you, F, and backs up, provoking attack of opportunity.
All right, well, I take it.
What turn is this since Sovereign Glue? Is this 6?
Something like that. Does a 20 hit him? I wasn't counting.
20 hits.
He takes 7 points of slashing damage.
He backs up out of your melee range and pulls out a rock.
Uh-huh. And misses.
Indeed, that Sovereign Glue is starting to really fuck him up. I was really hoping for another nat 20.
That's basically what he's going to need.
Tulak.
How far am I from big guy? And can I peek down the main road where all the orcs are without getting into his melee range?
You're 40 feet away from him, and you cannot see down where Quibble is from your position. You'd have to get across the main square.
I went up. They followed. They're
What?
all above you. There's nobody in melee on the road.
Well, they're the other side of this town square, a little bit down an alley, up a building.
I see. All right. Um,
Quibble's just kiting all the enemy's aggro, like, out of the map.
Well, that's a fun thing. I'm going to start running through the burning building.
all right. Fuck it. Chill touch on the big guy. What is my to hit? 8. 22 to hit. 12 necrotic, and he can't regain HP until the end of my next turn. Then skeleton volley. That's
Hey.
3 hits.
Yep.
Plus 7 times 3 is 21. 1 is a crit, so 32 piercing. That is my turn. Oh, and I'm going to have us all scatter again. If he has any AoEs, just as a little bit of precaution.
All right, Quibble.
So you know how I was talking about a spell slots? This is not the same thing as being out of spells. Is I have several feats that just let me cast the spell once per long rest.
Okay.
So he's like what? What?
Quibble.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said it was my turn. My bad.
No. Quibble.
That was fine.
What are you doing, Quibble?
Oh, I'm fine. How many are melee with me?
2.
2? Just 2? Oh, that's fine. Yes, I begin descending through the burning building. Running away from them.
They're going to take attacks of opportunity.
Uh-huh. I'll allow it.
12 points of slashing.
Yep.
16 points of slashing.
That's enough to bloody me. But
We
I leave
got
their
him on the
presence.
run!
And as I'm descending, I am just dropping flasks of oil.
Whoosh!
Yes. I have 10. Well, 9, because I used the 1.
Indeed.
And so, yeah, I have 90 feet of movement. How far down into the building can I descend?
You're out the front door
Excellent.
and halfway down the street.
Sucks to be them.
Do you want
when
to be
that
going
oil
up towards
catches-
combat or away from combat in the square?
Away from. Get me some
Okay.
range so I can snipe.
As fire begins to consume the building.
Oops. That's it.
Beehive. All right, F.
All right. So as I said, I have feats that just let me cast a spell once per turn. Certain spells. So this guy, how's the Cyclops looking health-wise?
Injured.
That's unfortunate. I'm going to hurt him some more. So first, I'm going to cast a spell called Cause Fear on him. He has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He has immunity to fear specifically from gnomes.
No, that was the gnome punter.
That was the gnome punter.
But he learned better.
That is most unfortunate for him, as he is now frightened of me. And I close to melee with him, but having spent my action on the spell, I cannot attack this turn. However, my aura prevents him from moving. His movement speed is 0 while he's within 10 feet of me. And they take psychic damage whenever he starts his turn in my aura.
Wait, isn't that just from the feature?
Aura of Conquest.
Oh, that's not your channel divinity? It's just the thing
No.
that runs passive?
Channel Divinity can cause fear, but I also have a spell, Cause Fear. Conquering Presence will cause fear. I also have a spell to do it as well, because I knew I'd only get one Channel Divinity.
But
Aura.
Conquest is just anything that's frightened from any sort.
From any source.
Nice.
Has
So
a
you built a not a stun lock, but like a positional locking.
Yeah, he's the tank. He's gonna hold that guy there. So yeah, I just walk up to him. Can't attack him this round, but yeah, he's kind of fucked.
Yeah, you can't keep backing up to hit you with a fucking rock.
Yes, that was annoying. So now he can't do that anymore.
Under, how do you feel about giant monkeys and turning into one?
No.
No.
Douse the flames of hope, both your enemies and your parties. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright, the orcs are going to burn 2d4.
Could somebody roll that for me?
There you go.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and they're going to start running out of the building on fire.
Through the fire and the flames.
Indeed, hauling their ass to get out. Cyclops.
This takes 3 damage at the start of his turn.
Indeed. Well. You know what? He pulled out the big stick. Smashy smash.
Okay, he has disadvantage. Those will end up both hitting, as I am out of spell slots to cast shield with. But no crit for him.
14-27.
Alright, I'm bloodied again. I can't fail the 14, but let me check on the 27. That's possible for me to fail. I don't fail it. He does get another wisdom save at the end of his turn versus Cause Fear. He is still frightened.
Indeed. Tulak.
He has to roll an 18 or higher to pass that.
This will be turn 8 of Sovereign Glue. I'm going to have the skeletons reassemble and volley fire. 20 hits, 12 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Been getting a consistent 3 hits on this. So under, I can turn you into something with polymorph, or I can heal you, but I only have
He is
one more
bloody.
spell for that.
Don't turn me into anything.
All right. But you are pretty fucked up, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. What the hell? Why not? Life transference. Again, you don't get to die before I do. So you heal for 52 health,
I am no longer bloodied.
and I am bloodied pretty badly, but not dead. And that has all been through self-inflicted damage.
100% of my HP loss was self-inflicted.
Well, I can't kill myself with self-inflicted damage because I'm out of spell slots high enough for that. But yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Quibble.
Ranged Cyclops.
90 feet.
All right. Then I will put myself in a position opposite of the building that I was in, where the orcs are going to come out of eventually, and take a shot at him. So I need to get within 80
All right.
of the Cyclops, and then cover in opposite of the door I came out of with 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Doable?
Yeah.
All right. Shot at Cyclops. Ally and melee?
I think F is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm right there.
All right.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
No, I already
Nat
21. Can he take? I've already rolled.
Oh.
Yeah. I assumed a 21 hit. That's why I was asking if there's an ally in melee.
And then the divination wizard pops up and makes it a nat 1. Yeah, it hits.
All right, 18
He
damage.
takes damage.
That's it.
Okay. F.
Oh, I'm just gonna beat on this guy like a drum. Fortunately, Frighten does not give me advantage. Does a 16 hit him?
He's 16 hits.
Then I deal 20 points of slashing damage to him this turn. That's it.
All right. He's bloodied. He's not doing great. His eye is beginning to stick shut.
At the start of his turn, he does take 3 points more of psychic
Mhm.
damage.
You know what? You know what? We'll take the risk. He'll use the Burning Gaze. Well, the fancy Burning Gaze. One moment. He auto fails this damage, so he takes this. All right, so he takes 40, unresistible. He's really not doing good. And I need a Constitution saving throw from you, F, as a more brilliant incandescent that fails.
Okay.
Hmm. 36 points of fire damage as the ray hits you, and you are paralyzed. Neither one of you can move.
All right. I'm bloodied again, by the way.
Hmm. You know, I'm going to be honest, that the feature looked neater on paper. He takes damage, but it ups the DC and the damage. Look neater on paper.
I mean,
It would have.
you're 8
It
points
would've-
of you're 8 points below average on the damage output.
True.
Yeah, it would have been scary if it wasn't such a bad roll.
Yeah, right? Well, that's his turn. Probably won't have another. Tulak?
I'll hit him with the change things up with the ray of frost. Daring today, I suppose. 13 to hit.
Nope.
And then skeletons regroup and volley. 1 hit.
1 hit.
14. That is my
He's
turn.
dead.
Ah.
Okay. Does that end paralysis, or is that a separate thing?
That's a separate thing.
Okay.
Indeed. But the burning beam encapsulates your body, and then it goes out as an arrow fired from a skeleton kills the giant.
Sucks to be him.
Indeed. And with the orcs effectively being kited, they're not an issue.
Wait for them to come out of the building one by one as they slowly take fire damage and get shot to death.
Exactly. Well, the city of a star burns. The supply depot gathered at the town square, secured, and the leadership killed. The major roads to get to Ashal blocked, damaged, or destroyed. The forces inside of Ashal routed and panicked. You have achieved a decisive and overwhelming victory for your patron, Aramina. A great victory has been won today for the city-state of Erlishala. And I think we'll call it there for the night.
Alrighty.